Texas for the final night. Yes, we are traveling tomorrow, and today's been an awesome day. And sorry about the glare with the light in the mirror, but somebody is curled up right down here, so I can't sit in the corner to turn that away. And she's got her head and paws tucked in behind my back here. So this morning my back is nice and warm and cozy right now. Yeah, she's quite happy to stay there. She likes snuggling up, and she did that a lot today. So today has been an awesome, awesome day. Love days like this. It was windy. It got really windy last night, so I pulled the awning in, and for that I'm thankful, because today the winds were up to 25 miles per hour, and they were hitting almost straight onto the front of Sparkles, just slightly towards the passenger's side. So I think that was like northeast. They were coming more on the corner, and so it's been rocking and a rolling in here today, with the winds and everything else. And it's been a little on the chilly side. I actually had to put long sleeves on today. And when I went out to take Zeffy outside to the dog park both times, it was complete bundle up, layers upon layers upon layers, hats, gloves, the whole thing, because that wind was cold. I didn't mind the wind so much. It's the cold that comes with it. Then my friend Kelley Austin came into town. I think she drove like just over an hour to come and spend some time with me today. So we got a very quick catch up before she had to leave to get back to work. But we went out for lunch, went to a pizza place that's just down the street. And we stopped at the front office and said, "What do you recommend?" And then, of course, they go to their map, which has their preferred vendors on it, and said this one. And so we went down there, and it was actually really good. We each had a calzone, and haven't had a calzone in, jeepers, I don't remember the last time I had a calzone. But mine was Canadian bacon, pineapple, and mushrooms. Oh, so good. And it was great to spend some time with Kelley and catch up with her. I haven't seen her in probably about 5 years, I think was the last time I saw her. So Kelley, if you are watching this, thank you so much for driving down just to spend the amount of time that we had together. And next time, girls' night in San Antonio. Next time. And then I also spent time getting my lives up, all these Facebook lives I've been doing. I've been told I need to get them onto YouTube, so I finally found a program to do that. And I think less than half of them have been put up. If I remember correctly, it's like 99 of them have gone up, and then the system went, no. But I think I kind of overloaded the system a little bit, because YouTube only allows you to put up so many videos a day, and I think I kind of exceeded that. So I might have to wait till I get to another place. Maybe this one will go automatic, but from now on, when I do the Facebook lives, they will automatically get posted to YouTube, which is going to be awesome. Got a blog written today as well. Got some marketing stuff done again. So it's been a very, very productive day. And the YouTube stuff, the blog, and the marketing stuff was all done before Kelley showed up. Then after Kelley left, played with Zeffy for a little bit, read for a little bit. Felt like snoozing, but I didn't go and take a nap. I thought about it. I actually put my Kindle and my phone in the bedroom, and Zeffy was already stretched out on the bed. And I thought, I'll just go lay down next to her. And then I got busy just doing stuff. And then I said, well, I'm going to get ready for tomorrow. I've got this time here. I really don't feel like doing any work right now. So the heat just kicked in. It is 66 degrees in the RV right now. It's like 40-something outside. We are expecting freezing temperatures tonight. So the resort sent out a message stating that they are expecting freezing temperatures. Please leave your indoor faucets on a drip or a very little run. And I'm like thinking there is no way in hell. And leave your gray tank valve open. And I'm like, yeah, no. I was told never to do that. The head popped up and disappeared. Just so that you wouldn't overflow the tanks. And I'm like, I am not doing this. So we went to the dog park first, and then when we came back, we went and put some water into the tank and everything else. So I put it up to, so that's on the full side of half. Full side of half. Closer to the 3/4 mark than the 1/4 mark in the half full tank. And then just packed up the hose and put it away. So in the morning, all I need to do outside is pack up the power cord and pack up the doormat. And then the rest of it's just pulling the sides in, lifting the feet, and off we go. Inside, by tonight, everything will be done. Most of it is done already. I did sit down with my directory and figure out where all my stops are going to be for tomorrow, where the rest areas are, where the gas stops are. Oh, which reminds me, so tomorrow, part of our travel prep day. Everybody has been, everybody in my, in the RV Facebook groups I belong to have always been asking me, have you gone to Buc-ee's? Have you gone to Buc-ee's? And I'm like, what the hell is Buc-ee's? And so Kelley was telling me today what Buc-ee's was. And then I was watching one of the YouTube ones that I'm subscribed to. He's called the Nomadic Fanatic. And he's got a 32-foot RV. He lives in it full time. He's just traveling around. He does different things. He actually had a video about being in Buc-ee's, the one that I'm going to be going to tomorrow. I thought that was kind of cool. And so he stayed down by the Gulf last night. He drove down to the Gulf and stayed down there. Well, he posted it today, so it could have been the night before. Anyway, so he did this thing through Buc-ee's, and I thought, okay, so now I know what Buc-ee's is. This huge giant, but apparently it's a big gas station, but you don't go there just to get gas. You go there to browse. So I have that built in the schedule tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be our longest stretch on this part of this leg. We have 234 miles to go to Scott, Louisiana, and it's going to take around 5 to 6 hours. So I have to be conscious of that when I'm stopping, because we have to do, there's a PetSmart on the way near one of the exits. So I'm going to stop off there because somebody's starting to get low on food. She's got enough, she might have enough to last till Pensacola. It's another week. We might be pushing it a little bit. She's starting to eat a lot more recently. Usually she's just been a cup in the morning, a cup in the evening. Now she's going to a cup and a half morning and evening. So, yeah. So there's also a PetSmart just before we get on the freeway here. The only problem is they open at 9 o'clock and I want to be on the road well before then. So there's, in the next exit book, they said that there is a PetSmart further along the 10. So we're going to stop in at that one, quickly go in, grab her some food. She'll be able to come in with me, so she'll be very happy about not being left in the RV. So we're going to do that. Then we have a couple of rest areas that we're going to stop at, and a Walmart run. The last stop will be at a Walmart, just to get some fresh vegetables, some fresh fruits, that sort of stuff, get the fresh stuff. Last us for the next couple of days, and then we'll head on to Scott. So everything in here is almost done. I've done quite a bit of packing stuff away because I kind of tended to spread out a little bit. Just got my little desk area here to include my laptop to put away tonight, and then I'm basically done. And then I had somebody from last night's Facebook Live contact me saying that they, if I was open to it, they would like to become accountability partners for Super Attractor, which is the book that I talked about yesterday. And so I thought about it and thought, why not? I'm going to be reading it anyway, so why not help, somebody else be accountable and I can be accountable. And so I actually started reading it, and we're going to have our first meeting on Sunday, and it's going to cover chapter 1. And as I'm reading it, I'm like going, oh my gosh, she is, because she said, she's talking about it from first person perspective, and she's sitting here and she's reading this stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds like my words. And I'm like reading it, and I'm reading it out, and I'm going, that sounds just like me. That's me. That's me. That's me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's all this stuff, and she's talking about all this stuff about being just not in alignment with your spiritual guides. And of course, her spiritual guides in here, she uses the generic term of universe. It could be whatever spiritual beliefs that you have. So you can put God in there, you can put Mecca in there, you can put whatever it is that you have a spiritual belief to. If you don't have one, then you've got the universe. So whatever your spiritual belief is put in the place of the word universe. And I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, I have been so out of alignment on stuff and couldn't figure out why. And she's sitting there going, and and she's like listing it all out, and I'm going, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's, and I'm like, oh shit, I am in trouble. This book is all about me. Excellent. It's going to be a good transformation through this book. It's going to be a lot of fun reading this book. I'm only 3-4 pages. I'm on to page 4 of the first chapter. And I've already found me all over the first 4 pages. So I'm like, oh, I am in so much trouble. But it's going to be good because I have somebody that I can now, we can meet every other day or every 2 to 3 days, and we'll be able to talk about what we've discovered in this book and how it's affected our lives, or how we are finding ourselves in this book. Because I love books like these that will then, where you can find yourself in a book, because when you find yourself in a book and you're, oh my gosh, that's me, it's talking to me, you know that you're ready for that change. Because, as they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And when you start finding yourself in self-help self-improvement books, self-discovery books, those type of books, when you start finding yourself in them, you are ready to hear what the book has to say. If you pick up the book and you start reading it, so like, this doesn't sound right, da-da-da. But if you're like every other one, it's like, oh my God, that's me, then you are ready to hear what the message in the book is that you are supposed to hear, the lessons you are supposed to learn. So I am jazzed up now because I'm in the first 4 pages. Basically it's like the first 4 pages of my life are written in this book. So I am jazzed up to get into this book more and read it. So I was like, yay! So I'm so glad I got somebody that I can actually discuss it with too, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so that's it from us for today. It has been not a super busy day, but just a very steady day because I got stuff done this morning until Kelley got here, and then we sat and had a cup of tea, and then we went out and had lunch. Then she had to leave after lunch, and then in the afternoon it was like, I'm going to take a nap, and it's like, no, let's just start pottering around and putting I've still got the laundry to fold. That's the other thing I have to do. So after this, it'll be clear away the desk stuff and then go do the laundry and get that folded and put away, and then we're ready to cruise tomorrow. So it'll be a nice relaxing evening. Let's see, it's 7:15, coming up 7:15 now. I'll probably have the laundry done within 30 minutes. So by 8 o'clock, I'll be feet up, book in hand, highlighter in hand, pen in hand. What else have I got in here? Oh, yes. And can't forget my really cool little flags in hand. So I'll be doing some reading tonight and then going to bed early so that we can be up early in the morning and hit the road. Every time I put a time on it, I never meet the time. So tonight we are setting the intention that we will be on the road by 8 o'clock. Because if I do 6 hours, that puts me at 2 o'clock. And that 6 hours allows for breaks. But if the breaks go a little longer, I still have time to get there before dark and before the office closes. So that's what we're going to do. Set the intention to be on the road. You hear that, Zeffy? We're going to be on the road by 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay? She's out to it. She had a good little snuggle up with Kelley. She got onto Kelley sitting opposite the table here on me, and Zeffy got up on the bench behind her and just snuggled up and went to sleep for a bit. And do you want to know the funniest thing? She finished eating before, and she got up behind me, and then she's standing behind me, so her head's out this side, her butt's out this side, and she suddenly got the hiccups against my back, which was the funniest feeling ever. Have you ever had a dog leaning against your back when they've got the hiccups? It is the weirdest feeling, but it was kind of fun. So let me see. Let's see, go down my list here. Okay, the Facebook Lives are going up onto YouTube. Got the writing done with the blog, the lunch. Accountability partner for Super Attractor. We've got the driving cheat sheet is written out. So on my driving cheat sheet, I get out the next exit and I go down. This is where I come onto the freeway. This is where I get off the freeway, and then what's in between, on the exits in between that I'm going to be going past. Where is a rest area? Where is there gas? Where is there like a Walmart if I need to do a Walmart run? So I go down my little list of things and I put them on the cheat sheet, so it's listed in exit number order, so I can quickly glance and I see the exit number, this exit, and then if I highlight it in pink, and I write it in black ink so it sticks out a little more when you're driving, but if I highlight it in pink, I have to get off at that exit. So I've got the Buc-ee's one highlighted for tomorrow. So if I remember, I am going to remember to do a Facebook Live from Buc-ee's tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. We bought the water hose in because of overnight freezing temperatures. They're expecting it to get down around 30, 31, 32, somewhere around there. And before I go to bed tonight, we will be definitely ready for departure. Everything will be tucked away like it's supposed to be. So in the morning, the only things I have to put away inside the RV will be Zeffy's crate and her food bowls. So her food bowl sits in the, it's actually on a stand, so it fits perfectly across the width of the shower, so it goes in there. And then her food container stands up against it, and I've got some other bits of hers that will already be in there, that are already in there. So I just need to add her food bowl holder and her food. and then her crate gets collapsed and goes on the bed, and that's the only thing we will have to do in the morning as far as getting prep goes. We'll grab a quick bite to eat, probably just be a protein shake and a protein bar, and because we don't want any dishes to do. Although, hang on, with the shake we do have dishes, but those ones go in the dish rack and they're able to stay there because it's all plastic, so we're good. Yeah, so get up in the morning, have a quick put stuff in the shower, didn't I? We'll be moving stuff in the morning so we can shower and get dressed. Don't think. So yeah, so we'll be up in the morning and out the door pretty quickly. So it's going to be probably in the high 30s, low 40s when we get up in the morning to put everything else away. And then it'll be a quick walk. It'll be a walk for her, last run in the dog park, burn some energy off, and then we get to hit the road again and get some new adventures. Kind of looking forward to tomorrow. I get this whole journey now, since we left Tucson, everything we have passed along on Tucson, everything since Tucson onwards has been completely brand new. Never have we seen it before. Never have we traveled on that road before. So everything we are seeing is all new. So every time we go to do an adventure, it's all new. I have to figure out, maybe I've got to write up a song list, because I keep getting stuck on the same songs in my head, and then I can never remember the words, so I end up making up words. And then I think, it's got to be another song that I know, and I can't think of anything. So maybe I'll put a suggested song list, tape that up front as well, so I can go down, yes, that song. Oh, yeah, we can do that one. But yeah, it's kind of fun, because I sing along at the top of my voice, Seffi sleeps, and then as the truck drivers go past, we wish them a super fantastic sparkling day, and putting that intention. So we're working on the intention. We've already put the intention out there that the drive is going to be awesome. The wind is supposed to die down today. It was up around 25 knots or 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 3. Even when we get to Scott, Louisiana, it's supposed to be 1 or 2 or 3 around there. So nice breezy day, which means that at that speed I won't feel it as much on the RV. Which is nice, because we like that. We don't like getting hit by a wind and having to go to get back. And I tend to overcorrect a little bit that way. But anyway, that's enough rambling from us. We are out of here, ready to hit the road tomorrow. Excited to go to Buc-ee's. I keep hearing everybody say, you got to go to Buc-ee's. You got to go to Buc-ee's. So I'm kind of not putting my expectations up too high. Because if it's just another, I'm not a shopper. So we shall see. But I did see some on the video today of the Nomadic Fanatic. The one that he went to had 120 pumps for gas. 120 gas pumps. And so that will be interesting to see tomorrow when we get there. And I hope they have an area where you can park like RVs and stuff as well. So he kind of did an aerial shot of the thing with his drone. And because he has a drone that he puts up and does aerial shots from this place, look massive. So it will be interesting. And apparently the restrooms, you've got to go see those too. And he actually walked into the men's restroom and did a quick video in there with his phone, and then quickly walked out again. Fortunately, there was nobody at the urinals when he went in. So but there were a lot of urinals in that restroom. So they have apparently very big, clean, very large restrooms. I will find out tomorrow and report back. I don't know if I would, no, I'm definitely not going to videotape in the restroom unless there's absolutely nobody around. We shall see. Anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow from Scott, Louisiana. Heck on it. What you sign?